Okay, so December 6th today, Wednesday, the 24th day of the ninth month in our calendar, till tomorrow, December 7th, average time for rapture. So for the past week's been relatively quiet, even though, a lot of people paying attention to the COP28, the double 8 hour of time uh, ritual. And so first of all, I want to discuss the two moons. Thank you, my viewer Christian. He sighting the moon recently. Um, it appeared to be two moons, one on top of the other one, the big one at the back and the small one in the front. Uh, so the big one is the blue, light bluish, and then the front one, the small one, is light yellow, and then appears to be sometimes it looks like a pale green light glowing in the clouds when the clouds were next to the two moons, the double moons. So the sighting was extremely um, I don't know. To me, it's extremely supernatural, spiritual. Um, it's crazy that to the idea of, given that we are at the end of the end time sorrows, the period of sorrows, and we are almost at the beginning of the Great Tribulation. So to me, it's a I think it's a sign that even though the sickness is trying to cover the skies so that we can't see anything, we cannot witness um, the spiritual side of the signs in the skies that indicating the end of sorrows, the beginning of the Great Tribulation. And okay, so I've done a quick search just now, and it's interesting that of course, there are a lot of junks when you do some research on something supernatural or spiritual. So I happened to come across a website. It's I think it's like a computer game or comics or something. So it's exactly what Christian mentioned about the colors of the double moons, the light blue and then the light yellow, and sometimes appears to be palish green. So even though that is like a computer game, but there's no way they know they have the creativity to create a narrative that's so much unlike what Christian fitness did um, the past few days. I mean, it's like exactly the same. So the description of the two moons in that um, computer game it's like it says that one moon, the light blue one, So longer time to complete the full moon cycle. So if either one of the moon is in the full moon stage, then it affects something, right? And it's rare that the both of the moons are full in full moon phase at the same time. It's rare, and so it's according to this computer game, it's rare. So you get the hints from that, right? Because all the computer games, so-called computer games, the creativity of creating characters, storylines, they all are from the Bible, and so the Bible stories, and of course the stories of them, the Satanists, the fallen angels, Satan, that we don't know because they cover it up, right? Um, so that is something to take into consideration because it's not fake. The sightings, two sightings, were not fake. It must be pointing towards now the time, indicating because it's rare. And so he also mentioned that some people had dreams and visions about two moons pointing towards the rapture and Jesus coming. So Jesus coming for the rapture, of course. So that is rather a, I should say, a crazy experience that witnessed the moon, two moons. Okay. So now we're in the middle of the week. Again, fingers crossed it's today or tomorrow. If not, that would be Saturday and Sunday. At which time, 27th day of the ninth month. As we're approaching the end of the ninth month and the middle of December, to me it's relatively quiet. I wonder why they don't create more major FFs. And some people are waiting for the Canary Island to sink into the ocean, the major volcano eruption and sink into the ocean. Um, there were, I think, two tsunami in the past were happening during Christmas time. One in Japan, one in near Thailand. One in Boxing Day, the other one I don't know. I'm too lazy to do research. So it could be around the same time. If it's Boxing Day, which is the 26th, December 26th this year, is the 14th day of the 10th month in Enoch calendar. So it's 114 or 411. And it happened to be a full moon. So December 26, 1226. Again, if you shuffle the numbers, it's a 6 times 6 times 6 times 2, right? Because there are two twos in the dates and month. 1226. Um, that is weird. And then now, waiting and waiting and waiting. A lot of control opposition spinning the word of God, of course, no surprising, and lead people astray. The matrix people astray. Um, a lot of spiritual related events happening. Um, One is so the building that I frequent. I know the people that I met in the elevator. They were extremely nice. Like either ask me if what floor, helping me to like click the button, or like like what they saw me in the distance and holding the door for me. And it's been past few months, and there's a contrast of light and darkness extremely, because you can tell a human matrix human is completely possessed by darkness. No matter how hard you try a light on them and hope that they will eventually follow the light and it turn into light, but they will never be the light again, because it's like a poison they poisoned. There's no remedy for it, because the poison already saturated in the core of the soul. That is sad. It's really sad, but I need to you know accept the fact, right? And so nothing we can do about it.